What's up, guys? How you doing? I'm David Hood, professional balloon artist, and I wanted to show you this one balloon dog that I come up with. This is not it. This is inspired by this type of dog. I'm sure you've seen this. If you're a seasoned balloon artist, what we have here is, a brown for the body, standard sort of animal body, and then black ears, and the leftover black for the nose, and a set of white eyes. What I've done is I've kind of mashed this all down together in order to get this little doggy here. I like him a bunch. Um, we have same sort of flower petal ears. The eyes are a little bit different. It's only one cylinder twist. Um, and then the mouth, we have a pink scrap for the nose. Instead of using the leftover for the ears, we don't have ears that we actually make. And then we have the Sergey Loganev inspired body. And we have enough room left over for a poodle tail. So it's a really neat design. I'm going to take, all you need is one balloon, a 260, and a scrap. And I've got a green 260 here. You can stretch it out because we're going to do a lot with this. Lots of little twists in here. Qualitex pump, pretty standard, and we're going to give it 4 pumps. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. I gave it a little bit of a burp too. Tie them up, and you want to kind of get this close to the nozzle because, like I said, we got a lot of stuff in here. I'm going to do a 3-finger flower petal. Awesome. Roll the nozzle through. Pretty easy stuff so far. And the whole thing's pretty easy, actually. We need a micro bubble that we're going to pinch twist. It just takes a little practice to get your air rationing right. So go ahead and pinch twist that micro bubble. We have a flower petal and a pinch twist. And be careful, this isn't the kind of balloon that you want to soften up every bubble because we're going to get all we can out of that. So there is our second flower petal, 3 fingers for the other ear. A single cylinder twist for the face. That is about 3 fingers too. Another micro bubble that we pinch twist. We're going to do another 3-finger flower petal. That's for the mouth. Alright, so this is what you have so far. Ears and a pinch twist in the middle. Face, mouth. Kind of line all that up for you. You can kind of see his head start to take shape. Tiny bubble for the neck. And another micro bubble to really lock that in. This is where we start with Sergey's body. About 2.5 fingers for all of the legs. So there, I'm going to resize that up a little bit. There's 2.5 fingers. 2.5 fingers. We're going to do another micro bubble for the tail area. Okay, and we're going to pinch twist that later. Another 2.5 finger bubble. And then another 2.5 finger bubble that we're going to roll back into the neck. So, one more time, I'll show you all 5 of those bubbles. We have 2.5 fingers, 2.5 fingers, micro bubble, 2.5 fingers, 2.5 fingers. This goes into the neck. Twist that all together. Cool. We're going to split bubbles between these vertices here. So just twist those together like that, and you should have something that looks like this. That's all for your legs. Go ahead and pinch twist that micro bubble we made for the tail area. Then take, this one kind of depends on how slouched you want your dog. I like him standing pretty upright. And this part I actually like to make sure I have enough room to do the poodle tail. You kind of squeeze the air in. Uh-oh. My legs came undone, and of course my pinch twist comes undone too. But after you get everything locked in, it should be okay. But again, we squeeze the air. I'm trying to help you see this. And we make our bubble. So this is really tight. Basically the reverse of softening up your bubbles. So be careful not to pop this. And as you can see here, I'm going into the tail with that twist. Make your poodle tail. Nice. And just rearrange the head a little bit. Alright, I still like to give a little bit of character to these ears. Just bend them over, kind of work the air back and forth. You know, so that he's got those nice floppy beagle type ears. You can really see him good there. I think he looks nice. Take your scrap. And again, we just need another micro bubble out of this. We're only doing the nose. Slap the scrap on there, blow it up. These are the ends, all the way to the end. These Metalitex, they're weird on the ends. I don't know, they don't like to fill up all the way sometimes. You always have a tiny little bit sticking out. Oh, I'm going to grab some scissors. And then chop off what you don't need of that that tail on your scrap. So you should just have this tiny little tail, and this, I really don't like it when nozzles show. Who was it? I think, I don't know, but there's some very respected, I think it's David Lima, who says the difference between professional balloon artist and amateur balloon artist are, if you can see the nozzles, if you can see the little tail sticking out. And so that's always been a huge pet peeve of mine. I mean, geez, since I was a teenager, but he kind of put that into perspective for me. And that's it. It's done. Aside from Sharpie art, you can really do whatever Sharpie art you want. I'm just gonna do a line and then like a half oval, like that. Do that twice. And then I like to put another half circle oval thing inside of there. I like to shade it a little bit, but I also like to leave a little bit of the balloon sticking out too, so it makes like a pupil. Okay. So just a little bit of green showing. I'll kind of get in the light there so you can see it better. You can do eyebrows or eyelashes or whatever. Whenever I do girl characters, I always do eyelashes and eyebrows. And then for the mouth, I just do a little backwards C shape like that and a smile. Okay, yep, and then I like to do little freckles on the side of that cheek. So yeah, this thing is hella cute and actually not as quick as this. I don't think in a line twisting environment. I might choose this. Maybe not do the white for the eyes over this. This is actually kind of tough, but it's nice to have these one balloon shapes in your arsenal, and you know, it's just a really good bubble exercise to make sure that all your bubbles stay the same size, especially on these legs, and that you can ration out your air in the middle of the torso here to get that poodle tail. So lots of good things to be learned from this, guys. I hope you like it. Tell me what you think in the comments. Give me subs, all that YouTube crap, and happy twisting.